Welcome. This is your upper body. I'm going to try and make it express. Your options are drop the weights if it's too much for you. You can do everything with just even a can of beans. And there's a cardio option you don't have to do. There are very little breaks in this one. So I want you to pause it, pause me, and take your break, drink your water. You're a grown woman, you're here, and I'm delighted that you're here, but you know your body better than me, and you can feel what works for you and what doesn't. So let's get started with a little warm up. We're going to just take the hands up, really feel that rotation fully through all parts of the shoulder joints. We're going to be working a lot in that today. You can give a little rotation if you like. I'm matching my painting. Didn't actually mean to do that, but there we go. Okay, then we're going to take like a big pavlova in front of us. Then we're going to push it away. You can bring arch into your back, nice flexion of the spine. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different moves to do. The 7th and the 6th are time dependent. So start your watch. Feel like if you need a little bit more warm up, if you have a rowing machine, if you want to do swim before you do this, anything that gets the upper body loosened and moved, please do. Okay, always take longer. Last little thing is just a little twist. So we come into our all fours coming under, bringing the ear and the shoulder down, and we're opening up the other side. So the way we're working these is we have 8 reps, only 8 reps, but some of them we have both sides to do. Switch sides now. Bring your arm down and your ear and open up. And in between each set, you have the option of a little core workout. Last one. I just know that your vibe this January is to shred. So that's what I'm supplying for you. Okay, so the first one is a step back and a pull up. If you're with me in the gym and we were doing this, I would have a bench here or a step that you can lean on. But because I want you to just not feel overwhelmed with equipment, you're going to take one of your lighter weights and you're going to come down, step back, step in, use your right arm and pull. So we step back, step in, and we pull. That's the beginner. Or the advanced is step back, and it's a bit like a burpee, and we pull. So it's 8 on the right, 8 on the left. Are you ready? Let's go. So we come down and pull. This is where you can use your lighter weight. When you come up, squeeze those glutes. Make sure you bend your knees, bend your legs when you're coming down to lift the weight. 2 more on this side, and you can do this without a weight as well if you want the spice of the jump, but you don't want the pull. But because it's upper body, we've got the pull. Switch sides. And if you have a chair and you want to do this off a chair, it's a little easier. But if you're with me, I would increase your weight if you're with the chair. All the variations. Draw that belly in, number 5, 6, 7, and remember you can do your walk. Out, in, face pull. You can relax, or you can join me in a bear stance. Bear stance is down. We've got knees directly under hips, hands directly underneath shoulders. And in 2 seconds, you're going to lift, push into your toes, lift up your knees, like you've got a little bouncy ball under there. Draw the belly in towards the spine. And think about lifting your pelvic floor like it's a little piece of tissue paper with 4 corners. Just lightly lifting it up. 10 seconds left. What a start. 5 seconds. And relax. So that is an option. You can use the time to relax. Not relax, just get your breath back. Okay. So the breaks are short, remember, in this. We're going in again. Pause me if you need more time. Take out the weight if you need. Step if you need. All the variations. Let's go. There's no messing about in January. Woo! You're pulling it towards the face, elbow goes high. We have our slower days with the lower body. Full body, we'll have to get a bit of spice with this extra cardio option. And remember, you can walk out or switch sides and pull. It is as much work, I guarantee you. It's just if you want that little bit extra spice for the jump. As you can tell, I'm so light on my feet. Not. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Last one. Round two. Almost done. Take your break or come down for bear stance. We're going in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Push into those hands. Lift the legs up. Knees are hovering. Think about hoovering the belly up. 10 seconds left. 5. And relax. I'm taking a drink. Have a little drink. Starting this last set in 15 seconds. You got it. Let the heart rate come down. Remember the options of walking, of using a lighter weight for the face pull. Let's go. Working into the tricep, working into the deltoid, bicep, forearm, wrist. One more this side, watch me. And switch. Maybe I should just try to be lighter on my feet. Here we go. When I run as well, I'm like, thumper. Now what you call the rabbit in Winnie the Pooh or wherever. That's what my husband calls me. And he has a cheek. He snores. He's I don't know why. I don't know why I'm coming back with snoring, but anyway. 2 more, and this is your 7. Squeeze those glutes, bend the knees. And 8. Well done. Last bear. In 3 seconds. You can do it. You're already doing it. And there we go. Woo! And at any point with the bear, you can just drop your knees down, count for 5, and then come back up. Ten seconds. Keep pushing away the ground, lifting the belly up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good. So, relax for now. And I'll tell you what the next one is. So, you have the 2 options with this one as well. You do not have to do the lunge part of this, because especially if you are using heavier weights. So the idea is we want to build muscle, but we do have these little cardio elements for the shred side of it. So we have an overhead press. So you can sit for this as well, take the legs out completely, or you can stand. You can add a little bit of momentum if you're brand new to this move, or you can do our back lunge, overhead press. We only have 8 in total of those, okay? Depending how you're feeling in terms of strength, you can go for your big guys, 1 on each arm, and you're doing overhead press that way. But remember, it's only number 2 of potentially 7. All right, so we're going in 10 seconds. Join me. We're only doing 8 of them within your ability. But weeks 3 and weeks 4, I want to see you progress with these. Let's go. So we back lunge, we press. If you're not doing the back lunge, why not try 10 or 12? But if you're using heavier weights, then 8 will probably be enough. My friend and I were doing overhead presses last week, and we were using 9s and 10s, and we sat on the bench, and it was hard to get to 6, which is what that's whenever we're working to failure, which is what we want with progression. Not to hurt yourself, but so that you realize what it's like when you get to the point you can't do anymore. This is 7, last one, and 8. Now, you can rest, or you can join me in 5 seconds for a plank. Remember your variations of your plank. You can do it up, so you're on a sofa, and the plank, you can do it so you're up full, or you can do it on your elbows. Let's go. 30 seconds. You can take the legs nice and wide. I want you to keep a little bit of height in the bum so that you really are scooping the belly. Hands are directly underneath the shoulders. 10 seconds. 5. And relax. Beautiful. I can feel that. So there is method in my madness. With the face pull, we're working into that front deltoid. Here, we're working into full shoulder press. Again, bring the triceps in. Beautiful. These arms, this is upper body arms, okay. I'm gonna go back in again, decide on your poison, set 2 of 3. Okay, I'll come this way for you. So my weights are up, you can take the lunges out completely, remember, or you can decide, I'm gonna bring them in set 2, but not set 1 and set 3. You're here to get it done. You're not here to be shamed, to be embarrassed, to feel without. You're here, which is the big, big positive in all of this. You're showing up. And we do what we can so that we tick our boxes and we feel like we are giving our bodies the movement that it deserves. Especially strength training. This is what we're doing. 2 more. Draw that belly in as soon as those weights go above head. Straight down for the plank or take your break. Ready? And go. If your wrists are a bit sore like mine, you can come onto your elbows. Ten seconds. And relax. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Take your break, have some drink, some water. I love this painting. I did it on the floor. You can actually really sort of feel the movement in that. Okay. You can pause, take more of a break if you need, let the heart rate come down. Otherwise, join me. We're going in for the last set. You should be feeling that heat in the shoulders. You've got this. Roll the shoulders back to start with. So you've got a nice, secure, nice open in the collarbone. You ready? Here we go. Take out the lunges if you need. You'll see I even squeeze my glutes when these go up over my head. I want to feel solid. Three more. You got it. Woo! Plank or leave it. Let's go. Think about scooping and squeeze the glutes as well while you're here. Lift up the quads. See them, my legs drip. Lift them up. So you're like a strong arrow. 15 seconds. 5. And relax. Take a breather. I'll tell you what's next. So legs are out of the next bit. And we're a wood chopper. So you can sit on a seat or you can sit on your knees. You can use whichever weights you need, excuse me. So you can use, these are the 2 7s that I have. I think I'm going to use one of these. And we've got the weight to the right-hand side and we're taking up, it's a wood chopper, okay? Again, you can use 2 beam cans. The legs might be out in the cardio, but we're still rising up, which is going to work into the core and act like a crunch as well. We're working into the obliques, and again, we're working into the front of the body. Are you ready? We are doing 8 each side. That's what I told you. Sometimes it'll feel light, sometimes it'll feel brutal. Are you ready? Let's go. So pick a weight. Bring your eyes with it. Even if you do this to begin with a bottle of water, you're still going to be doing work. 5. Squeeze the glutes. If you're on a seat, which you're welcome to be, you can stay seated or you can come up to standing. It feels really nice doing it that way, actually. So your core should be engaged. Ribs are facing down. 6, 7, 8. And in keeping with this, we have a side plank, 30 seconds each side. You can remember with your plank as well, I meant to say you can go on your knees. Same here. You're between 2 panes of glass. My knees are in line with my hips. You can go like so, or you can come onto your feet. You can stagger the feet, or you can stack them. Let's go. Actually, going to do 90 seconds each side because of time. 10 seconds. Keep those hips high. 2, 1. Beautiful. Other side. Same thing. Have the knees in line. Stagger the feet or stack them. Let's go for 20. And seconds left. Keep those hips high. And relax. Beautiful. So decide if you want to stick with the weight that you're doing. I'm so sorry that Animal Farm is taking place right now. Both of them were wormed today. What a day. What a day to be alive, eh, Mimi and Tortilla? No, that's a painting. Off you go. Are you ready? Pause. Take more of a break if you need. Otherwise, Let's get into this. My nose is running. We're only 18 minutes in. I'm proud of us. 2, feel so strong with this. 3, do not let your shoulders creep up to your ears. Make sure that it's a full long arm action. 8, and switch. They're so funny. They're both just like sitting here. So also take into account, how does your 3, which side feels more like work to you? For me, it's this side. My left, because I'm right hand dominant. Last one. Beautiful. Straight into plank or take your break. And we're up. Even if this wasn't January, if you're a new member and you're scrolling back and you're so keen that you're looking at other, or if you're a long-standing member, squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Take yourself back to other workouts. And during those rests, and we're up again, if you can, if you're able, add in planks and different things so that you really are feeling like you're working the whole time. Or take your breaks and we don't need to live off cortisol. I've told you this. And relax. I want you to always feel like these are manageable but spicy. And progress only comes when we keep showing up and we make those progressions. But we don't need to be dying. All right. Sorry, very, very, very hyped up today. All right, third set. Give the legs a little shake. Come up with me standing if you can. Just make sure you don't get head rush. Take the hands out wide, drop the thumbs, open into the chest, and then back to that big pavlova. Let's keep going. We want to get this done. We definitely want to get sets 4 and 5 done. Those are important. Let's go. Use your eyes. Take them with you. 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. It's windy. 1. The rowing machine I have stacked behind the camera. I'm like, woo! Don't fall. 5, 6, 7. Squeeze. 8. Beautiful. Side plank or rest. Let's go. 20 seconds. Five. And switch. So knees down or knees up, whichever works for you. And we go again. Hips are high. Squeeze the glutes. 8 seconds. 2, 1. Rest. Well done. I'm going to move this machine just in case. Oh dear. Right. Okay. We are now in a glute bridge and we have a chest press. So decide what it is you would like to use. I'm going to go straight in and use my heavies because I've been practicing these workouts for you. So I'm ready. This is week 2 essentially for me when I'm doing this. But we are glute bridge. We've done one similar to this before, except this has extra spice in this. We are in a glute bridge. So you come down. You can do this with or without weights, but essentially I'd like you to do it with weights, even small ones. We want to squeeze the glutes. We want to flatten into our imprint. Roll up so we're in our glute bridge. Okay, so that's your glute bridge. If you have your light weights, you're here, and we're chest pressing for 8, and then you're pulsing for 8, and then you come down. And we have a cardio option in between, which is take your time getting up. We're shuffling for 12. Okay? That's your cardio option. Because I'm using the heavy weights in it. So come down. So feel that spine flattening into the mat. Then we peel it up like a lovely plaster and chest press. 8, 7. This is if you're at the gym as well, you can use a bar. 2, 1. I'm going to keep my weights up there. You can do that or you can bring them down. And I'm going to pulse my tushy to the ceiling for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Come back down. My weights come down. Gently bring yourself up. And we're going to shuffle our little cardio for 12. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gorgeous. Rest. I actually had shuffle for 20, but I feel for time we're going to do 12, but you do 20 if you want. Take a breath. Not a long break, so take your break if you need more. Back down. Take your time. Have your weights ready. So we come up into that nice glute bridge first. Feel the full articulation of that spine. You're nice and high with the hips. We go for 8 on the press. Draw that belly in every time the weights go high. 7. You can bring your weights down or up. Keep them up if the pressure's on. Just a little bit more in those arms for this isometric hold. And we pulse for 8, 7. Squeeze the glutes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Come down. And bring the weights down. Take your time getting up. And we go again for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. You can walk this. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. In for a penny, in for a pound, girls. We're here. We're doing it. Okay. Going to go straight into the last set so we get our skull crushers in, which are after this. Bring yourself down. So, you don't need to do the cardio option, remember. Roll, and if you can get to the stage on weeks 3 and weeks 4 where you do this for 12, depending on the size of your weights, if you're going higher in the kilograms, then you're probably not going to go any higher in the reps. And then you will just feel, I want you to feel strong. 7, 8, and hold, and we pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, come down, feel that articulation of the spine the whole way down. Weights are down, bring yourself up, let the blood come back. 1, 2, 3, stay low. Thirteen, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 20. What was that counting? Nobody knows. Absolutely nobody knows. I don't know. Skull crusher. Okay. This is what we're going to finish with because I want to keep it neat for you. And we can add in, I can give you the option of those to add in as well. Oh, no, sorry. I'm going to keep 6 in. Sorry. Down we come. Too good to miss. Too good. Too good to miss. So, skull crushers. You're down on your back, okay? My weights are here above my head. Be careful of the weights that you use. Think about it like you're answering the phone. You're coming to the sides of the ears, sides of the face, okay? We're doing 8 for that. Then you're in tabletop here, flatten the spine into the mat. And you can keep the weights down. You're taking the legs down and tapping the ground for 8. Or you're nice and long and you're sending them long just to feel the belly pop for 8. Okay. Skull crushers. Feet are down to begin with. 1, 2, 'Roll that belly in. 6. 2 more. Keep the elbows high. Sorry, I thought the painting was going to fall on me. 8. Weights come down. They can be your anchor. You're in your tabletop. You can come into a crunch as well, where you send them away, or you can keep it high, send into your crunch, or the head can be down. I'm going for the long option. 8, just until that belly pops. 7. Use your breath. Blow it away. Bring it back in. If you've got the head off the ground, use your core, not your neck. Go for 3 more. 2. 1. And your cardio option is mountain climbers for 20. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or you can walk them in, out, in. Okay? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. You need your ponytail high and your head's flat, don't you? I do. Kind of throwing the kitchen sink at you in here with this. Like I want you to do all of it. Then the last one, I can leave out the lunge with the around the world. We can do that another time. But the bicep, tricep combo, I want us to do. So we're coming down. We're going to do another 2 sets of this. Here we are. 1. Wee bit of speed. 2, 3. You can also use one weight for this, where you hold it in both hands and you send it just to your forehead, hence it's called skull crushers. 7. Last one. Your weights can be here, tabletop, or like so, and you just take the heels down to keep the legs in that bent position. Tabletop, draw the belly in. Take the tension out of the neck, using the core essentially the whole time. 5. 7. And 8. Take your time, turn yourself over, and you have your mountain climber. So you're walking, you can walk for 10, or you can jump for 20. And 7, 8, and 10. Beautiful. 31 minutes. Roll the shoulders back. We start to get a bit crunched up whenever we're working an upper body sometimes. So roll the shoulders back. 1 more set of this. Then we have this big set, the giant one at the end, which is so good. I've really hyped it up, haven't I? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Look at the girl who just loves her own workouts. I'm so glad to have you along. 7, 6. I wouldn't share them with you if I didn't love them and believe in them. 4, 3, 2, 1. So weights can come down. You can do your tabletop. You can stay flat or you can stay up. And it's all on those transverse abdominals, which are right below your belly button. You'll see I don't go fully down. I often show this to girls in Pilates. People think going further down means you're doing it right. Not necessarily. You're working with your own body. 7. My dog now has the zoomies. 8. And take your time to turn around. And we have mountain climbers. 11, 10, 9, 6, 5, 2, 1. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're ready for the finisher. I'm most excited about it, as you can tell. Okay. So you're on a chair or on the ground. We are almost done. Stay with me, please. Even give it 1 round. We'll do 1 round and we're done. You can add in more rounds each week. Okay. Bicep curl into overhead press. So it's a hammer curl, overhead press, weights are together, tricep extension. So you might want to use your lighter weights for this. I'm fine until I get to the tricep extension. You're also coming back up, last little bit of core work. So we curl, we come up for overhead press, we come back for tricep extension. Good, we're doing 12 and then you're done. I'm going to use the heavier weights. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. This is the last. Let's do it. Hammer curl, overhead press, extension. Elbows stay close to your ears. We come back down all together. Curl, press, extend. Squeeze those glutes. Gorgeous. You can drop it down to one weight if you need. That's 5. You just do it. You just hold it in front of you like so. So we go like this, curl, overhead press, extension. Sometimes it can be easier because the elbows stay better. Position, this is number 7. You've got it, you should be feeling the heat by now. 8, even if you're using small weights. Draw the belly in. 9, squeeze the glutes when you come up. If you're on a seat, you can stay seated. Just don't use the lower back for this. This is all arms. 2 more and you're out. Oh, my goodness. Awesome. Last one, last one. Beautiful. Told you it was a goodie. I told you. Under 40 minutes. Drop the hands. Good. Drop the head in between the hands. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Bring the head and the hands up so you're looking at me. Come up to standing. Lovely. Take yourself to a wall. Put your hand on it. Face forward. And then rotate to the left. So take your right arm onto the wall. So you're opening up into the chest. Other side, left hand comes on. We open towards the right. Well done. Roll those shoulders for 3, 2, 1, and forward. 3, 2, 1, and you're done. 36 minutes. Unreal. Well done. Upper body.